right, episode 8. Here we go. This is it. This is it. Alright, so they've encountered these actual dwellers of the marsh. And Jake did spot these two people crawling into the position on the flanks over here. And so that makes them nervous, and there's people waiting here, so this could be a decoy. But what I'm going to have them do is roll first a stress resistance. As the GM, I'm going to say you got to have a stress resistance because you could be in fear now, you could be panicking. So stress, because stress means they can still roll things, but they may increase their fumble rate. Okay, so they're all going to have to resist stress, and I'm going to do a normal stress. This is very stressful. We're being flanked in the swamp. Plus, this is the first encounter ever, so all of them have to resist stress. How do you resist stress? Each character can add 2 traits together to do any kind of resist, and it's based on common sense. What would be the 2? Spirit obviously would be 1, and prowess. He's going to argue for prowess. Prowess being physicality, and I'm okay with that. You know, whatever. If they want to pick their 2 highest, I'm fine with that, as long as they explain it. You know, just describe it. And I also can't forget to give him 2 glory points for showing up. Or no, 1 or 2. I can't remember if I do 1 or 2 with these people. Just 1. Let's just do 1. Okay. 5. So he's got to resist with 5. Great. 5. He's got to get a 6. A fumble's a fumble, and then a fail if he doesn't make it. No fumble, but he is stressed. So he's, you know, let me get them all rolled, and then I'll describe kind of their behavior. Let me just put in. I just want to put in this. I like to put in here just to remind myself. I think I could do a symbol, like a symbol out of here. Oop, not that one. I don't know which one is stressed. Stunned? Frightened. Let's do that. He's stressed. Not frightened, but I mean, it is relatively speaking frightened. So spirit and social. Maybe she thinks they're not going to attack. Yeah, it's fine by me. I just don't think they're going to attack. I think this is just them being careful. They're being safe. It's her explanation. She needs 6. Okay, she's got it. That's what she thinks. They're just being careful. They're just, you know, and if anyone gets a critical of 3, they can give it to Bastard Rob to assuage his stress. Awareness. Savvy. Not going to do it for me. 3. Oh, forgot to. These guys, they're extra. Let's give hers real quick before I forget. I don't know why she has less than the other one, so I'm going to give her, just to be nice. Then 19. So the running total, and then how much they have left to spend. All right, let me go back to Jake. He's got to resist. So 3 for awareness. I don't think Savvy's going to cut it for me. Spirit. I'll give you him a spirit, but Savvy's not going to do it for me. I don't. 3, 4. I think it's just 4. All right, he's good. He's holding it together. Intellect is fine. Awareness. Intellect. I don't know if I'm gonna have intellect do it. Yeah, he's just gonna hold it together. I just didn't think savvy was one that would work. 5. Oh, that's a fumble. Oh. Oh, dang. Dang, 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 dang. 2 fumbles. I might just make it that he's... Yeah, he's in fear. He's distressed. Like really. So distressed and panic is the state of being wounded, but you're not wounded, but you can fumble on a 1 as always, but then the only thing that cancels it is a 6. So he is yeah, really bad. So he is like ducking down, you're ducking down, you're really not, this is not going well for you, this for the doc. Wow. Okay, so he's you can get a worse. I don't know what worse is. So I need to make a little symbol and stick it in here just for the 2 states. What disease is cool? That's state of stress as well. I'm trying to think here. What would be? Ooh, blessed. Holy shield. Which one do I put here? All right, let me put this one for him. And then this one I will do sort of a klutzy one instead. Oh, it doesn't show it. Or maybe it does, I just don't see it. Okay, it's right there. Okay. So he is down. He is so afraid. He's ducking in the boat. Like, well, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Jake and Sally are like holding it together. Like, hey man, we just got, Jake is kind of doing his thing. Doc is not well. Sally's like, we can talk to them. They're not shooting us. They're not shooting us. Oh man. Who else is there? Who else is there? And Jake is like, just to hold it together. And Rob is like, okay. He's sort of ducking as well, but he's got his axe ready. And she's like, no, calm down. Let me talk to them. Don't just look. They're just standing out there. Yeah, but the 2 on the sides, they're gonna shoot us, man. No, we gotta get out of here. Okay. I was like, I want to see if I can talk to them. I want to see if I can. Rob, does he like not let her? He's like, doesn't want her to get out. He's like, this is what we have to do. All right, I'm gonna think they're gonna do a little social thing here. I can see she's gonna probably win it, but where she wants to get out and talk to them, he doesn't want her to. He wants to protect her. She's all, well, you come with me then. You come with me. So there's that. But he's got 2 social. Persuade 2. Ooh, no skill. So just the 2. I'm gonna give her a woman's touch because she's sort of. Oh, she's consoling him. She consoles him right now. Boom. All right, she's got consoling. Reduces stress. All right. Oh, and with the doc. See this? No, this is true stuff. Oh, she's got 6 blessings. This is Christianity right here. Here we go. She's gonna do it. And do all of those. 3 for spirit, 2 for skill. She can't use her inspired die for this. Just she rolls it. She's going to. I mean, she could use more than 1 blessing. Now she probably will have to. She's gonna do it. She's gotta console them. 5 and up. So 3. Yep. He does 3 consolings on them. That's brings them back. She consoles them. Covers them. He brings them back to normal. That is how blessings work. The Lord is with us. The Lord is with us. Doc, say that with me. The Lord is with us. The Lord is with us. The Lord is with us. We're going to get through this. This is what we're meant to do. This is what we are. We're evangelists. We're missionaries. We have to do this. We cannot. What if we die? Then we die for the Lord. We have to do this for the Lord. We have to. Boom. Well, yeah, I forgot about her consoling the men, giving them courage. Oh, okay, I forgot about that. Who designed this game? Okay, whew. All right, let's go, Sally. Or Sally. What's her name? Sally. Artie. All right, let's go, Artie. So she steps out. Rob steps out with her, puts his axe away. And they wave. These people kind of move up a little bit. They're not attacking, but the others are obviously. Jake is like, oh man. His gun is kind of not going to have as good as range. He's like, they got better rifles. They got like hunting rifles. He's all, I got mine. He goes, all right, you keep it steady, but just not too steady. Smoke's still going. I'm gonna roll see if there's an encounter because it's a bit of a thing. Could throw things off. Could throw things off. All right, let me roll it. D6. Oh! Oh, dang. Okay, so it says Swamp Survivor. If already met, then a Swamp Monstrosity. So they've already met that. They just met the Swamp Survivors. Now it's a Monstrosity. Wow. Let me roll a D8 because I'm just for the direction and distance. So that's the way I kind of do it. D8's gonna roll which way it points. 4. Oh, from behind. Wow. From here. Okay. Wow. So as they're talking, oh, okay. Let me pull the beast out. A monstrosity means, yeah, something big, and man, this is a monstrosity. Well, right? What else did I? Yeah, I mean, there it is. Monster big. Okay. Since it's this thing, let me see if it sneaks up on them. So it's really not going to be something that these others, they might be able to see it. So I'll do a roll for everybody. Aware 3. Ooh, I did not give it a stealth, so it just kind of slurps along through the area and things. So let me do that. Ooh, 1. Okay. Let me see if Jake spots it. He has a awareness of, or scouting, or recon. +1 in swamp, so 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 skill, and an extra 1 for the swamp. He likes the swamp. 2. Yep, he spots it. Let me see if they spot it. They have a good chance, I think. Aware 3. I'm gonna give him like the stealth though, because you know that this is their place. Salvage swamp 6, stealth 7. Let me do the 6, just because they're a little bit distance away. If they spot the big monstrosity at all. No, they don't even spot it. I mean, you know, but just because of the distance. Because it's coming right behind them, literally, so it's the furthest away. So and it could be in the mist. Jake's all, dude, guys, we got something's coming, and you know he sees the ripples maybe in the way in the water coming towards them, and they're like, you know, Doc is like, what is it? Is it them? They're attacking us from behind? I don't think so, man. I'm trying to look for a cool, scary monster. So, I think the Goblin Fort. There we go. All right. Can you all hear that? All right. They're like, what the? No, there's something coming. I'll make it a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, here we go. Big action scene. Now obviously there's the other folks there who may do something, but they don't see it at the moment. So like, what's going on? There's something coming, man. You just see him turn around and fire. Jake's like, oh, I'm firing, and so is the Doc. All right. This thing is coming right at him, coming right out of the water there. So, we got a battle, guys. We got a battle. We got a freaking real battle, man. Oh, my goodness. All right. Yeah. I rolled it, right? Just rolled it. Encounter 1, 6. 6 being the biggest. And I rolled the distance. They got time. I rolled the stealth. Okay. All right, he fires. Okay, man, I'm kind of nervous here. I can't focus, can't concentrate. Okay. Okay. What does he got here? Shotgun. 5. Does he want to aim? If you aim, he gives it time to get in closer. Or because it's moving along, man. It is moving. As it sees you now, it's getting closer, quicker. All right. Just fire, man. Just fire. I'm gonna use The AP shell or the +1 hit shell? +1 hit shell. No, AP shell. AP shell. AP shell. +1 hit. +1 hit. Screw it. All right. 5, 6. 2, 3. 2 for skill. 1 for the shell. The buckshot. Pellets. Not pellets. Buckshot. But you know, whatever. Not buckshot. Pellets, but big pellets. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Doesn't have a name. The boat's parked, so that's fine. All right, fire. Better hit. Oh, let me take, yeah, 2 inspired die. This looks kind of important. 2. No aim. Because you'll get another shot off. You get another shot off if you don't aim. Yep. Before he attacks. Yep. Because it's coming in quick. All right. 2 successes. That's. I'll take it. D10 plus a D6. And crushing over the roll. So when you do 2 successes, it triggers any special thing. Oh, 2 more. Yep. So crushing. So it's 2 and 2. There we go. There we go. So that's a crit. So crushing means it has crushing here. And that means that, you know, it's a devastating shot. If it really hits, crushing. All right. So that was 4. Yikes. 4 is a lot on, and it's wounded. Man, this is not going well for the creature already. Let me see if I can put a little symbol that means wounded. Boom. I will put. Let me just put that there. No, it's not regenerating. Degenerating. Okay. Sleep, dead, not dead, stunned, prone, paralyzed, restrained. I just want wounded. Is there any kind of wounded? Silence. Something that kind of. Weakened. Fine. Okay. We'll just say that means wounded. All right. Totally wounded. Man. 4. So, and then 3. Wow. Yeah, just doing full damage, nothing else. Sometimes you can give it to someone else or do something else with it, but see, no, 12. All right, it's got an armor save though. The armor save is only D4. Does 10. Bam. Oh, it has the special abilities. Let me check this out. Versus melee. Okay, so versus melee, it can use a snake head to sort of shield it, and then you have to hit the snake head. Shooting randomly roll unless aim. Okay, so yep, that's its little defense. D6. 6. 3 is snake head if 3 or more only. Okay, so it hits a snake head. It doesn't hit him. Oh, D6 of these. Okay. So it doesn't actually wound him. It just takes out one of the snake heads. Oh, only 2 snake heads. Wow. Okay. So it took out one of them. So it only has 1 left. Oh. 3 plus a snake head if 3 or more only. Yikes. So. All right. Let me increase that then. Let me only on a 5 or 6. All right. Let me do that again. For now, and then I can change it later. Okay, so no, okay, so it still just hits him. Boom! It's only got 2 snake heads, so let me write that down in this little guy here. Only 2 heads. Okay, I rolled on that. I don't need these here. These were meant to be shortcuts for rolls, but I now use this tool here. That's just a little easier. Okay, more universal for all the things. I tried to do a thing where I could get a little button here and then it triggers the macros, but it doesn't work. I can't get it to work. I used the AI to help me with that, but I couldn't get it to work. Okay, anyway. So this thing is hurt and it's wounded. And then 2 auto fire. You get 2 auto fire. So right there, 2 auto fire, and all auto fire is just 2d6, and any 6s is a hit. Nope. Okay. bam, he's just blamming away at this thing. The doc fires. And let me roll the doc. 4. He's just gonna fire, no aim. He's gonna use up 2 of these guys. So 2 inspired die. Ready? 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, or 6 rather. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, Rob blesses him. What the heck? I'm messing up. Rob is blessed. This is an encounter. Rob can bless. Oh, he's got 5 there. Let's do it. Sorry, I forgot about that. Let me start this over. Okay, under normal blessing. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. He's gonna bless. Boom. Put that on normal. Oh. Boy, everyone glows with an aura. The light comes shining down on them. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. Can I use it on them? The people? Yes, you can. I'm gonna give them something. I know what to give you. Don't worry. You will be a shining light in the darkness. Okay, so everyone gets a +1, or this is what I'm gonna say. Everyone gets +1 for this encounter, but you get something special as well. How's that? Okay, fine. Don't worry, it's gonna be special. We're gonna have to have it be special. You okay with that? Yeah. What is it? You'll find out. Don't worry, you're gonna like it. All right. I think players would accept that. Okay. Don't worry, you'll get something. Okay, so Doc gets an extra +1. All right. It's 1 for blessing, 2 for his inspired die, 2 for skill, and 2 for trait. And he's gotta hit this thing. Oh, he misses. He's a little too thrilled. Oh, defensive 3, but yeah, that only counts if it's fling. All right. And he's just a sniper rifle, but he's gonna fire again here in a sec. This thing gets closer. Oh wait, Artie has a gun, I think, right? Yeah, she fires. All right, let her fire before he gets closer. So 2, I'm gonna use 1, and she gets 1 from the. Not gonna aim because she wants to get that second shot in as well. So 2. What did I say? No, 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 from the bless, and 1 from the her inspired die. She fires. Boom. 1 hits. Boom. Okay, look at her shooting away. All right, she shoots away here. And let me know in the comments if you would prefer me not to show the character sheets, you know, so you can see the whole scene, and like, do you want me to do less of the how it's played, or keep it the way it is? I'm just kind of curious if you want to see what I'm doing, or just be stuck in the story kind of thing. All right, so she fires. She does hit. So D8. It was just a 1 hit rep. Just a D8 plus AP1. Oh, I forgot to do AP on the other guy, but whatever. Well, wait, I can do it right now. Let's see. His AP is no, he just did the +1 hit. Yeah, but no AP. Okay, AP1, D8, 5, and this thing's only got a D4. Oh, sorry. Let me roll to see if it hits a snake head instead, which is a 5 or a 6. Yes. So, okay. So that thing gets a D4 save. 1. So AP1. So it does. How much damage did I say? 5. Okay. So only hit one of the heads. You know, one of the heads. Pow! Wow! So vigor 5 for one of them. Okay. And then the auto fires. 3 auto. Boom, boom, boom. She's going crazy. Well, you see the people, the other marsh dwellers, like, what the? Oh, a fumble though. That's a fumble. Because each one of these is individual. Right? Is that how I do it? Yeah. Alright, let me roll a fumble for her. Combat. Hit thyself weapon damage, may use armor save. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. You know, just something like a shell hit off of her or whatever, you know. So, ooh, she's got no... Very damn. 3. She takes 3. Boom. Okay. So, auto fire is a little more dangerous, and you can hurt yourself, hit someone else. She hurt herself. She took 3. It could be not that she necessarily shot herself, but the strain of it, the shock of it, the uncontrol of it. She's, you know, it's risky to do auto fire, and that's kind of what that means. I may, you know, homebrew rule where you can kind of control it better, blah blah blah, but we'll see. I'm trying to think though, if I do auto fire, should the other ones cancel it? Which I feel like they should. So let me see what I rolled there. Let me rethink this here. Yeah, 4 cancels the 1. So I'll allow that. I think that's fair. But but each one of them is a hit, a separate individual hit. But I'll go ahead and allow it to cancel out. So she doesn't do that. So let me back to 0. See, that's a little nuanced rule that I didn't really clarify. Let me write that down as a note, because as much I'm about to go final on the auto specify fumble individual hits rule. That's really like I'm getting down to the last little details of the rules and how they work. That seems to be one I probably should clarify, because I'm not in my mind not even clarified on that. Okay. Deacon Rob. Okay, Deacon Rob. Let's see. He has a handgun. I think he's gonna fire that real quick. Boom, boom. He'll probably get 1 off because he's got to switch weapons but he'll at least get the 1 off. So let's do it. 1 for bless, and he'll use. No, he's just gonna do that. So I'll let him use aim, because the next turn is going to be him just pulling out his weapon anyway. So that's fine. This one 8. Okay, and roll. 2 hits. Works for me. All right. And oh wow, crushing. 4 hits. He freaking hits. All right. First, I got to roll to see if he hits a snake head, or the 5 and 6 is a snake head. Okay, so he just takes out the snake head. Yeah, he just blows it away. I'm just gonna say that because, well, let's go ahead and do the. Well, no, it's 4. All right, let's for the fun of it. E8. 1, 2, 3. Roll it. That's 11. Okay, well, maybe it's going to survive. I doubt it very much, but and there's an AP on the handgun, AP1. So let me roll that. 2. So 1. 10. Yeah, dead. Okay, dead head. Oh, it could be the Vigor 5 one. I'm gonna random. So 1 through 3 is that one, and then 5, 4, 5. Okay, it's the other one. Other blown off. Boom. And this creature, you know, its snake heads are very regenerative, so it doesn't bother it that its head's blown off. The snake head's blown off. Thing gets flying up, you know, blasted. He fires though 3 more. Boom, boom, boom. Ah! Oh, let me do it this way. And roll. Oh. Okay, those are all 3 separate shots. So it's not a critical in a sense, or is it? Maybe I should treat the autos like just a... No, they're each 3 separate shots. I want it to be unique like that. And that's dangerous, actually. So you don't get a critical necessarily. You should be able to get a critical. This is... See, that's the thing about this rule. I gotta figure out the nuance of this rule. In the original D20 system, they were each just 3 hits, but they could get a critical if they rolled an at 20. And this one, they can't really get a critical unless I combine them. I guess I should combine them, you know, as kind of like it's like a second attack basically, using the auto fire. But I really like the nuanced difference of it being a single shot each. I mean, that's deadly though, because it's boom, 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 you know, 3 different shots. Sorry, I'm having a hard time deciding which way to go. Or I could let the players decide. Man! Alright, let me just go with... Alright, I'm gonna roll it, but auto. Single shots or combine. That's okay, so let me roll it. I'll say single shots 1 to 2. And oops, I did it again. Okay, single shots. Alright, single shots. 3 of them, which is still devastating. He fires all 3. Boom, boom, boom. Just hits it. Doom, doom, doom. Alright, let me roll each one individually as far as like, does it hit the... Okay, that hits the first one hits the body. So that's a D8. I'll roll the armor save as well. Roll. Okay, that one just, yeah, gets absorbed. Second one is the body again. D8 and a D4 armor save. So 4. Okay, and then the third one is D8 with an armor save. None. Okay, so that's... Yeah, I think we're going to go with the other one. I think just because single shots like that... I mean, single shots are meant to be like a spray, so it's going to be individual hits. So I'm going to feel like it should be single shots as opposed to combined. Because combined is like you're aiming and firing and you're hitting the right spot, same spot. But in auto fire, you're not doing that. You're, you know... So it's less effective than an aim shot, in a sense, which is true. It's still deadly, you know, in real life, but and you can't get a crit then, but you do a lot of damage. I'm having a hard time figuring this out. The nuance of that. Just whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go with it. All right. It's really meant to be extra fun damage anyway. You know, the game mechanic. Okay. Did I do them all? Yeah, now they get a second round, man. Jake's on fire, got out, you know. Oh, let me see their rolls. They're obviously going to see it at this point. I think they're just kind of... They don't do anything, right? They're just standing there. You don't have time. These guys don't have time to notice what they're doing. Jake's firing again. Bah! He just doesn't care. Yeah, they're, you know, you guys, if you guys look, you may lose a die and bonus or whatever. We just fire. Okay, so gun, shotgun. He's got 1 more for the blessed. No aim. 1 more for the shell. He's going for it. Doesn't need AP because he realizes the armor's not that thick, so just blasting the heck out of it. What's he got? 7 here? Let's do 1 more. 1 more inspired die. Let's go for it. Boom, 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 yeah, boom. Ooh, 1 hit. Okay, well, there you go. D10. 1 armor save. Oof. Yeah, nope, nothing. Dang. All right, we'll do your auto fire. 2. It's just 2 dice, so. Ooh, fumble. Down. That's a fumble. Man, what a choke. He's on the boat. Probably on the boat. Stumbling around. Ooh, low fuel. I mean, ammo. Yep, okay. Boom, he's got to take... He loses a bit of ammo in order to change it out. Yep, so I got to take the ammo off. Yeah, that's his maneuver next turn. He's backing away. Okay. Man, okay. Doc is firing. Boy, that was a choke. He tried to hit it and just shot everywhere and went crazy. Maybe like kind of. Maybe he ran out of bullets, like within the middle of his fight shooting, as a way of explaining that away. Okay, so he's got one for the bless, and he's gonna take one of these off. He's got to do it. I'm gonna take another one. Yep, 4. Gonna use him now. Oops, not okay. And do aim now. Yep, you can do aim now. Because, you know, he just wanted those 2 shots. He's gonna go last after this anyway, so might as well aim and let's do it. Else. Boom! Pachow! Oh, but still hit the thing. Oh, so only on a 6 because there's only 1 snakehead left. Whew. Boom! Shot this thing up. Gadoosh. 3 successes. So D12, 2 D6s, and it triggers anything. Crush. Oh, crushing. 4 successes. So 1 more. Crushing. AP3. AP3. We'll roll that in a sec. This is the damage. Yes, 10, 17. Oh yeah, AP3. So 4, 1, so 16. Boom! It just crashes up against their boat. The snakehead is... Dude, they fire at it. You know, I'll just give them that. Boom, you just fire it, blow the snakehead off. The thing just sort of slimes right up to the boat. Hits at it, you know. This big, slimy, disgusting thing hits against the boat. You guys, you know, a little bit of a swamp marsh, swamp moisture thing. Yep, I'm gonna do that. You know, Jake is up there loading his shells. The dock is ready to fire again. But this thing, you know, the waves come pouring out at him, and just an amazing, epic, like, wow. And yeah, they turn around sort of in their shock of accomplishment, and they look and they see these guys standing closer now. And even these guys have come up, kind of standing like they're not really in a sniper position anymore. Where's the other guy? See, these guys are hard to find because they're... But they turn around and just sort of see them looking at them, and with approving eyes. So, I'm kind of... Ooh, oh, wow, this is epic. This is like... They look at him with approving eyes. So that's the blessing, that kind of thing. Like they're just ready for something. All right, Deacon Rob says, I gotta do it. I gotta preach to them. I gotta preach to them right now. Go ahead. All right, so he's gonna do his blessing here first. All right, let me take off one because I know he did one. So let me take off another one. He's gonna put some bless into his preach. Gotta put some bless into his breach. Right, so this is the setting for bless. It's 5 plus the normal here. 3 for that, and 2 for that, and that's his blessing. Oh, he doesn't get any. Hey, fumble! No fumble for a blessing. But he still preach. Okay. Little, you know, clearing his throat. He's putting all 4 in. Boom. That's how we cheat. That's how we Christians cheat, man. We take all our inspired die and put it in there. 1, 2, 3. Do I get anything for killing the beast? Maybe. I'll give you 2 for that. And you put in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. She wants to aid. Gosh, does she sing? Does she do ukulele? Is that even apropos? Because of the somber, she's gonna do just the singing. Like, oh man, does she feel like she's just gonna aid him? feel like the singing isn't appropriate right now. Ukulele singing as the GM, but the player may say, "No, I'm gonna do it. He's gonna help him with it." You know, he'll pull out her ukulele. I just don't see it, but she wants to roll it. I guess it's okay. All right, I'm gonna let her roll it. So 2. He has 11. Let me remember that. I hope 11. So for her, she wants to aid him. So 2 for social, 1 for ukulele, 1 for singing, 1 for the book. She's gonna throw in 2. She's gonna throw in 4. No, she's like, yeah, I'm throwing all 4 in. We're preaching. He's preaching. I gotta do the best song I can of victory of this beast, and our hope in them, and you know the Lord, and our trust in the Lord. And so she's gonna sing. She's gonna do all that. Oh, she has 1 more for blue. Yeah, okay. I give her 2 for the. Yeah, I gotta give it to her. What I roll? 2 successes. All right, he gets 2 more. Fine. 2 more. So I said 11. So let me just go ahead and go with 13 here. He's preaching. Boom. 2 successes. Okay. All right. Well, they got, you know, they might be affected. And I do like that it's tough to get 3, 4, 5. You know, I kind of like that. Okay, so their resistance is spirit 1. Spirit 1. But they got +2 because of the setting I have for them. So let me explain how this works, because we all need to understand this. And so I already rolled that they were neutral evil. I rolled a D8 on the conversion level, and they're +2D. Now that doesn't mean, but they are also savable. But they're techno cult traders, so they approach openly to interact first. So even though they're neutral evil, it doesn't mean that they don't want something. You know, but they're very harsh in their dealings with people, and very defensive, and very hidden, and very secluded, and they don't want you to come into their place. So, and they have a police state, so they have like a tribal chief leader who controls them all, right? So there's that. It does not necessarily mean that they're going to go and attack you, unless it says so on my preparations. So this one here is they're very xenophobic, and they had initially been set up to be very xenophobic, but now after the blessing and the killing of this swamp creature, there's a little bit of a, opening there. I'm still going to give him this resist, but I'm not going to give him any other bonuses, I think, because of what just happened with the creatures and all that. So, I think 3. I mean, their neutral evil resist, their spirit is their stubbornness, their resistance to other things. They're a little old, their defenses are down because of what just happened and the blessing. So, I think this is it. This is their resist. Okay, so no resist. 2. They are now. Let me write this in my journal here. I gotta keep a note of this. Sorry if this is taking up time, but I need to do this just to remind myself. Okay. Encounter marsh dwellers. Attacked by monstreur big. Killed it epic with epic blessing. Preaching. 2 versus 0. Success. So they're neutral evil, but no +2 resist is what I'm going to do. So whenever they try to talk to them now. Oh, what I forgot to do as well. Pastor Dean. Okay, I can do another role. Pastor Deacon says something. He preaches to them. So that's what I do with the players. I encourage them to say stuff. See, this is the whole Christian thing about this. So, all right, what does Deacon Rob say? So I solo playing here. Let me switch out. So let me switch the music to something a little more cool. Behold, we have come here. We are followers of God. We've come here to show you the light that we come here to. I can't even do this. We've come here to preach to you the gospel, the good news of the Lord, and to show you that we are blessed in what we do, and that we have come in peace and come to preach to you about our Savior and Lord Jesus Christ. We come in peace and we don't come to harm you, but we come here to show you that we are willing to fight for you and protect you and give you all peace. And though you do look like you're doing well here, we want you to know that there's an even greater Savior. See? I'm terrible at this. And that we hope that you will give us time to teach you about our Savior in your life. Okay, so I did that terribly, but I'm gonna give myself one bonus. I can't do it right now, but I gotta keep doing it. See, I gotta keep practicing. Oh, I get a success. Yeah, 3 successes. Wow. Okay, so make that 3 for preaching success. That's a critical. Guys, I know I gave myself an extra die just because, but you know, let's just say I did better at preaching. But this is the point. In this game, your players get to do that a lot. Or not. It's what I love about this game too is that you don't do, you know, oh, Christianity's boring. You know, I don't know. It doesn't have. There's a lot of action and adventure that you have. You know, with fighting monsters and exploring dungeons and all this stuff. So the preaching is just a little part of it, but it's a big part when it happens. And this is it. He rolled a critical, and their resistance was lowered because of just everything that just happened. This is the arch enemy of these marsh dwellers, right? The creatures in the swamp. They killed one in front of them. This happened randomly, right? Based on my rolls. They didn't remember, the marsh dwellers didn't even spot it. And it came from a direction that was exactly opposite of them. And I had them on 3 quadrants of the 4. And I rolled the biggest thing. So that's the most impressive to kill. And then he rolled an amazing blessing. So the casting of the lots, and I'm kind of like tired right now. I don't even want to play anymore. I'm just so like, yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. This is an amazing ending to this episode. It's only 47 minutes, but it's amazing. I'm going to end it right here because I'm emotionally drained right now in this solo game. They have just, in essence, converted or opened up these marsh dwellers to them. And so the next phase of this is role-playing that out. And that's an amazing thing in this game, is that as a GM and players, you get to role-play out this. This is the glory of God right here. The moments of conversion, and they're not converted necessarily, but they're opening up. They're curious about these people and about their message. And he's more than just a fighter coming to do something. They were going to just trade with him, but there's more to these people than just trading, right? So more survivors see that there is more to outsiders than just trading, open to their message or approach. So neutrally but no, +2 resist, critical, success. So what I'm gonna do is there's gonna be some more, roles and challenges for them because of because they got to go through the chief. So let me write that down. I gotta create a chief character, I think. Chief must meet chief, stuff like that. So as a GM, I gotta figure that out. I mean, I didn't necessarily make a chief. I probably should have, but anyway. It's just me doing this, so I don't know. Okay, so I gotta deal with that. I gotta deal with their interaction with them. They're still neutral evil, but I do get to roll. You know what? Let me explain to you right now, real quick, and myself. This thing. Okay, so there's a chart here for conversion. Where did I put it? Did I put it at the end? Because it should be at the end. Part of the. Yeah, right here. Okay. The ending of the book is all conversion. I should be getting it today, the print proof for the Amazon copy. But I'm gonna think about the auto, finalize that, and this is the book but it'll be on Amazon today, I think. Or I don't know when you're watching this, but I mean, it won't be on Amazon today. I'm getting the print today. Anyway, it'll be on Amazon. But so they're here. They're number 2 here. Manipulative evil. Okay. Oh wait, they're neutral. I'm sorry, they're neutral evil. Number 4. Yeah, number 4, neutral evil. And so critical, based on successes, roll that many and pick the highest result for how the converted behave as time passes. So 3d6, and I pick the highest and see if it's solid. But again, this is only the intro group, not necessarily the chieftain. Oh, the chieftain might be with a group. If he is, then that's a big win right there. The group is not that big. I don't know if the chieftain would necessarily be there. I'm going to say 1 out of 4. Let me just roll right now so I know. 3. Okay, so no, he's not there. And it could be an older guy, that kind of thing. Okay, so these guys look kind of small. Let me make them a little bigger. Okay. Anyway, let me roll 3d6 just for this group, because if they're really converted or solid in their belief with these guys, then there might be some extra help. A 6. Oh wow. Wow. Oops. Okay. 6 is complete faith, understanding, joy, enhanced success. Okay, I'm gonna build up on that, but I'm gonna build up on it. I'm not gonna just jump into that. Okay, so let me welcome committee. I don't know, the first group. Very impressed. Solid meeting, solid ground. Sees the light. So, and they're gonna, I'm gonna make this a little more in depth. So this is the thing. When you live out this in the game, this conversion thing, this evangelism thing, it starts to, it affects your psyche for your real life. It does, because it has to me. This game has affected my real life in doing this. And I do it now, street evangelism. And I do it silly, terribly. The goal I say with the other guys is, I'm going to get the most rejections today, whatever. But I enjoy it. I don't put a lot of pressure. There's not a burden, Jesus' request is not his I forget the phrasing of the verse, that his yoke is not burdensome or whatever, whatever. You guys know what it is. I can't remember Bible verses directly, but I remember the notion of them all in a sense. But this game right here can, look at how this played out. I'm just so excited how this played out. I'm so drained right now emotionally from this game, from this moment, doing a little solo play, and these guys over here are coming up, and they're not sneaking, by the way. They're wow, they did it. And there's going to be food on the table, this is a big old food table thing, the food, the breaking the bread. Okay, this is an exciting next episode. It's going to be really positive, I think. There could be some fumble rolls. There still could be some ambush, stabbing in the back, killing the missionaries, dying for the Lord, could be. But right now, looking really good. They may have their first church at some point. All right, I'm going to end it now. I'm exhausted. I gotta go smell some flowers or something. Smell the roses. Thank the Lord just for life and creating stories, being a storyteller. We are storytellers. God, from the start, in the beginning, God created heavens and the earth. That's the beginning. That's a story. And we are created in His image. We are storytellers, and this is what we do. And He's watching us. He's watching us create our own stories in real life and in stuff like this. But this is the best story of all. This is the number one story. This is the glory of God. I mean, in real life, but I'm just saying, the glory of God is these moments, and He's got so many of them across this earth and across the history of earth that He don't care, about you and me and what our little needs. He's got this. He's got the glory of God in these moments. And I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. If you think about it, well, why is God? Why is He doing this? This is why. The glory of Him in these moments, when people finally hear His message from His followers. That's the glory of God. And I'm being a little poetic here, but I think that's it. He doesn't need us. The glory of God is when we discover Him. in these stories. All right, that's enough for today. But this is the essence of this game, man. And I didn't edit this. I rolled it the way it was gonna roll out. I don't know what was gonna happen. Joyful. It was fun, but it could fail. Doesn't matter, because we continue on for the glory of God in what we do. All right, and Game of Life, everybody, roll holy dice. Check out this game. It's on Amazon. The print will be soon, but if you go to my Subscribe Star, most of this is there already. I'm going to be uploading whatever I don't have there, but the game is on there, the PDF of this, and I can even help you if you're a subscriber. I will help you set up this for your VTT, or help you. We can even have talks about playing the game or how you set it up. And I'm even doing it at church with the kids, and I'm going to have a adult group soon. I got to just text out to the group. Let's schedule this, because they're all ready. I just haven't done it yet. I'll do it today or just soon. But anyway. All right, the Game of Life, everybody, roll holy dice. Episode 8.